We're back for the second round of back nine of the River Riot 3. Back out here at the club on Cypress in Florence, Alabama. Conditions pretty ideal out here so far. These guys are trying to do their best to keep pace with one another. Everybody chasing down our leader, Conrad. We've seen some pretty hot shooting so far on the front nine. Not nearly as hot as McFarland, but that's to be expected out here.
Yeah, for sure. The back nine is also a little bit more scoreable here. We have a few par fives to give a leeway for these big, long throwers to actually put something in play. You see Austen Bates right now is still in the lead with a two-stroke lead over one of the chasers, Isaiah Morgan, playing on a different card.
Yeah, we'll start things off here with a long par 3. Back nine starts off hole 10 to 465 feet out of bounds on the left, right, and pretty close to the backside of this basket here. This is also a section of the course that is typically about as windy as you're going to see for this particular property. Elevated basket to contend with, ranked as the hardest hole on the course. A lot of people just try to chip this up into 2 short shots and then give themselves the easy par, but never seems to just be an easy par.
Yeah, the birdie is the hardest part to come by here, so that what brings this average way down. There are, 40% of the players are able to get pars, but a lot of players are also getting bogeys or worse. We see Austin there put it in play. Danny's trying to do the same.
This is typically what you're going to see. You're going to get it out to deep circle 2, and from there it's kind of a usual risk or reward whether or not you want to run it, or what a lot of guys do is they'll just pitch up to the base and take their 3 and move on.
Yeah, because even if you get inside the circle, the elevated putt with windy conditions can still be
check. That's going to skip.
That was not
OB.
coming back. Yep, so that's going to be OB long. So he'll be coming back to it. He was definitely trying to get the 2 there. That's kind of the risk that you run when you're trying to get the 2. See what route Braden's taking here, if he's going to swing close to the basket or if he's going to be close enough just to pitch up.
I like the height on that. That's going to put him just outside of C1, looks like.
Yeah, and with that OB being right behind the basket, that's kind of like the safe play is just definitely the layup.
Yeah.
I guess you have to do a smart layup too, because you could hit the base there and accidentally roll. Oh, that was a bid.
Austin trying to get that 2 here to start his back nine. Braeden, I don't think Braden's laying this one up.
Oh, tickled the chain but didn't stay in. Yeah, it looks like it's not as windy as this hole can be. Like normally you can actually hear the.
Oh man,
that's these baskets are just. You got to be on point with them. But I was saying normally you can actually hear the flag, ripping in the wind, but it's actually calm condition. It's probably why they decided to try to run it, because the comeback to save the par isn't as scary when it's not windy.
Good couple of par putts there for both Braeden and Austin. Danny closer for his.
Mm-hmm. Oh. That's a little too close.
Yeah.
I need to go back and watch that. I don't even know how that went in. It looked like it hit the bottom of the cage and just crawled over.
Yeah, you got a weird angle and some nub love there.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on to hole 11. It is a par 3 coming in at 380 feet. Ranking as the 5th most difficult hole. You see here you need to get through these gaps. There is OB on the car path the entire length of the hole. So no kicks to the left will be preferred. If you're going to get a kick, you want it to the right so that you can scramble. Ideally, a forehand coming straight down this tunnel, hitting the ground before circle 1 and just kind of settling up in there would be ideal to get your birdie. Backhands also work, but forehand is the preferred play. Oh, that's hitting the ground too early.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to keep it low because of the ceiling.
That's early, and that's going to get a kick to the right.
Like I said, at least to the right, you'll have the opportunity to scramble versus just taking a OB stroke.
That's better height.
Yep. Land before the...
Oh, Braeden nearly ringing up the ace on 11.
You can do that too. Take a look at this at the run back. Puts a slight move on it to the left. It comes back in, hits the ground, and man, that was, if the basket wasn't there, you would have had a different look at that for sure.
Stopping right underneath it, so he'll have an easy drop-in birdie. The backhand here is so technical, and this looks fantastic.
It does. This is exactly what you need.
Oh, and he gets the counter skip.
Yeah. But much more of a technical shot than the forehand there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Danny trying to get it close to the green, but kind of... I don't know if that was under committing for the turn. He just kind of went straight to where he was throwing. If maybe he expected it to turn a little bit.
Yeah, he was dealing
I'm
with
not sure
slope.
what he was throwing.
Yeah, it was the slope and the uphill there, so it's going to force you to put even more turn on it to get it to hold over.
Yeah.
Good approach there, Danny here. Kind of somewhere in that greenery, it does chip out, and that's not exactly ideal either.
No. Well, at least he has a clean look at the basket. He didn't have that a second ago.
This is for bogey, and this is going to turn into a rough one here for Danny.
Yeah.
Austen able to clean up his par.
What do you say? It skipped up and hit the cage?
Looks like he'll only be losing a stroke to, two of the players. I'm assuming Aidan's going to make this putt here.
Yeah.
There it is.
Hit two.
And the best putt to have to make for a birdie.
Bag
Drop
on and
in.
all, yeah. All right, just need this putt for birdie. Is that a whale? Why is there a whale on the course? Don't be like me. Get yourself a whale sack and keep yourself dry on the course. Big thank you to our friends over at Whale Sacs. Get yourself a whale sack over at whalesacs.com. Everyone helps support our tour, so we appreciate it. Hole 12, par 5, 805 feet. You see the drone still flying. This is a long one. You got to make your way out through that gap going downhill, then start to work your way over with a right to left moving shot. You have OB on the right hand side, a lot of undulation on this entire fairway. The green itself is also undulating from right to left, and then slopes away back on the tail end as well.
And has an elevated basket. It's just a lot. Everything that you can think of is going on in this hole except for water.
Yeah. That'll do just fine there for Braeden.
Yeah, this tee shot is kind of limiting because you have the ceiling there, and the ceiling is lower than the next part of the shot. So, like, you have no choice but to be down there. There's no option of actually being up to actually be able to see the basket for your next shot.
Yeah, no, you have to throw it nose down and try to match the grade of the first part of this shot here. This is actually, if you can be on this right side, it kind of opens up your visibility a little bit. It also kind of helps with the footing because you're not throwing quite as uphill on your second shot.
Yeah. And it also, I think it gives you a better angle because there is a mando that you still need to make.
That's right.
There
I
on
forgot
the
about
left.
the Mando. Yep.
Yeah. So being further right just kind of helps you make the mando and still be in play approaching the green.
That kind of barren tree that you see towards the middle screen there, you see the yellow arrow now, is the mandatory for this hole.
So Braden's kind of playing in the fairway of the next hole, but there's no one over there now. That's the mando's there to help protect that tee box. So once that tee box is protected, ooh, that's staying turned over.
Yeah, and there is OB cart path right. You see that line there, and that is going to find it, unfortunately.
Yeah, and he's probably not going to realize he did that until he gets up there. There's no way to see from where he is. But that's the reason why you err on going into the other fairway on the left, similar to this, than going OB.
Yeah, going OB left is nearly impossible. You have to go so far left before you find that other cart path. Aidan a little tighter to that mandatory than you want to be, but does get a good full swing.
So the other three players are playing from over there on the left side there. You'll see in a moment that those two trees are double mandos for the next hole. Then he just kind of pitching up, bringing the OB into play a little bit there, but had enough ground play to stop it there inside the circle.
Can be a little scary there. That OB is very tight to this basket on the back half here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Another bag on, eyes closed type of slam dunk putt.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, man. Now, in years past, that would be OB, but now that they striped the cart path for the OB, he gets a little reprieve there.
Aidan giving it a bid.
Ooh, yeah. And that's a scary bid. I mean, that bounce off the basket can lead to OB or worse, rolling down that hill.
Yeah, he does have a natural kind of slight hyzer putt, so it does tend to fade away from the OB, but you're right. One ricochet off of that basket, and it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
Austen leaving one out there. Let's see if
the
rest of the card here can kind of pick one up on the leader, who seems pretty steady so far.
Mm-hmm. I will give a honorable mention to the lone eagle on the course on this hole for the day, which was our buddy Jared Neal.
Oh, big Jared, monster thrower.
That second throw had to be either the second throw or the third throw had to be something spectacular.
Yeah, we've had him on coverage, and I remember watching him obliterate the drive on this hole and on 13.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of hole 13, here we are as a par 4 coming in at 17 feet. Right in the middle of the pack. You see the double mandos here that you want to make. Once you get through those, you kind of want to fare on being on the right side here so that this tree does not obstruct your path to the basket. This is the ideal path to take. There is a sneaky way that you can go around the right side, but they have put up rocks to kind of limit that access. You do have the slope on the green and the OB directly behind the basket, and there is always roll potential with a slope like that.
Quite a bit of turn out of the hand here for Braeden, but starting to stable up.
Mm-hmm. That's a perfect drive there. It's ideal landing area. Anywhere, again, on the right side is going to be a little easier to handle.
Yeah, you'll sometimes see players kind of flirt with the left side a little more because there's that left-hand kind of alley that opens up there, especially if you have a forehand. And this is kind of heading in that direction.
That right there is where you want to be. You don't want to be behind those bushes. If you can be to the left and be in front of those, that is ideal.
Austen looks like he's throwing. It looks like he's throwing a mid-range at 40%, and he's getting all the way down here.
It's the illusion of lankiness, I think, is what I'm going to start calling it. Barella has a bunch of it.
Yeah.
Austen has some. Gannon has some. Oh, that's a great drive.
Yeah.
What's that disc that he loves throwing again?
That's that realm.
Yeah.
From Gateway. That was a beautiful flight.
I like the pattern that he has dyed on it, and it's a spinning and just the spin in the camera rate.
Yeah.
Make it a little special there. This is a risky shot going over these trees.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay. And he hated it. I don't know if the audio picked it up, but when he threw it, he hated it out of his hand. That was his yarn there. And it ended up being perfect. Danny going
It did.
forehand there up this alleyway that we spoke about.
yep. Another forehand coming from Aidan. I guess I'm the only one to get nervous about. Oh,
Wow.
that was almost in.
It,
It was like top of the cage. No, it went in. Really? I could see the cage from my interview. I could too. One thing, it hit the top and like as long as it sat. It hit the top, but it was like mostly in.
yeah, he couldn't
Yeah.
quite see it from where he was.
Yeah.
Before
I guess the spiking shot coming in is obviously the play. For me, it's a little nervy because of the ground play that you can potentially get with it.
Yeah, but all four of those guys making very quick work of those up shots. Two right on the pin, essentially.
So I mean, this could happen here for the first time on the back. I'll wait till this goes in, but I say we're pretty close.
Yeah.
And there we have it. There's our first star frame for this card on the back.
Well done, gentlemen.
Love to see it.
We move on to another par 5, hole 14, 1,074 feet. Big elevation drop off the tee. You got out of bounds on the left-hand side where that cart path is. You see that line? You got these row of saplings that eventually are going to present much more of a challenge here, but you want to get your first shot over on the right-hand side, swing your second shot right to left, landing somewhere around here, potentially giving yourself the look for the eagle. There's also OB on the right with that water, and OB kind of tight here on the left and backhand side of this green. But with these big arms here, they can definitely try to reach this and get an eagle here.
Yeah, for sure.
I think every year we've filmed this hole, we've gotten at least one eagle.
But it's always about, I mean, it's placement and placement. The placement off the drive has to be right in order to make the turn and still have an angle to approach the pin. And I think that tends to be a little bit more on the right side, gives you the better angle there.
Yeah, it does open it up more. Braden's going to be all right, though. He's kind of right in the meat. If this swings around the saplings, and it will. So that's two eagles. Calling it right now. Let's see what Austin's got here. There's some late turn.
Yeah, real late turn. Now fighting back.
Oh, that's just
Is that the third eagle?
That's just
Oh,
yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah, that ain't it.
The sapling's not even grown yet, man.
It's going to get in his head, though.
This is a little worrisome. It's kind of high.
It needs to get down.
Stalling.
It needs to get down, and
Yeah, that's OB.
fading out a bit too much there.
Yeah.
For the eagle. Here we go.
He wants to get around that right there, which he did.
Yeah.
It gives him a clean look at the basket. So yeah, this is the another critical placement shot because it has to be swinging because if you go too straight, you're in that row of trees and flirting with the water.
Yeah, get some roll.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there it is. C2.
Wow. Yeah. But she doesn't even know he got that roll.
Does now. I like this a lot here for Aidan. Just needs to keep swinging left. Oh, no.
That's the wall of trees that you check. That looked really good too.
It did. I don't see the OB graphic, so I'm going to assume that he is safe of the water.
That looks good too. Ooh, flirting with it. And
Oh, he's going to be closest of all for the eagle.
Wow.
I totally wrote him off after that drive.
Look at you. You called the wrong
I
one.
did.
Oh.
Oh, this is not ideal.
And yes, folks, that's not grass there in front of Aidan.
Yeah.
That is some stewing water.
That's where Swamp Thing lives.
Now this is just where he vacations.
Over the top Anheuser forehand with the Berg. Oh,
okay.
What a shot.
I don't know if we don't have a scramble sponsor, but that right there would be the scramble sponsor.
Oh, we need to get IHOP on board.
Oh yeah. House scramble. Yeah. Shot of the day.
Quick chip up there. Braeden for the eagle.
Does he do it? Oh my gosh.
Oh no, Braeden.
Oh no. So he didn't hit anything and started rolling OB. It got bad real quick.
Stayed safe. There's no way he hits this because I said he's not going to get the eagle. All right.
All right.
Austen proved me wrong immediately. So that's his first. I was going to say, is that his first birdie? No, he birdied the hole previously. Okay. Birdie there for Braeden and an unlikely birdie for Aidan. Yes.
Yep. We have two more eagle mentions here. Isaiah Morgan, he got it as well as Josh Coghill.
Okay.
Both of them ringing up 33s on that hole. Did I hear you say you wanted another par 5? Well, here we go. Hole 15, another par 5. Coming in at 987 feet. Playing on the easier side, only the 16th most difficult hole on the course today. You want to get your drive somewhere out here, either to that stump or to the left of it or just in front of it. There's actually 2 routes that you can take after the drive to get to the basket. The drone is taking the left route. That's a little bit more open, but gets a little crowded as you get to the basket. You do have to worry about the slope of the hill and the OB that is directly behind the basket. I think most years we see a 50-50 split between who takes the left route and the right route to get to the basket. That looked like that must have curled up a little early.
Probably just in front of where the spectators are, near that bush there.
Yep, didn't quite make it up the hill. That's going to put him a little out of position for the right shot.
You mean the correct shot or the right side shot?
The right side shot?
Oh, okay. So he's in position for the wrong shot.
Yes.
This is really good for Braeden. That's going to give him a couple different looks.
Mm-hmm.
It's surprising to me how close these last 2 holes are in terms of scoring, because I just feel like the previous hole just gives you so much more of a chance to eagle and then kind of settle for the birdie.
Mm-hmm.
Where this hole, I feel like you really got to earn the birdie.
Well, yeah, I think most of that comes into the difficulty around the basket.
Yeah.
The difficulty around the previous hole basket is really the OB which is kind of easier to navigate, to avoid. But on this green, there's just more stuff that comes into play.
Yeah. And just accessing it with a good second shot or third shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a lot more obstacles. This looks pretty good here for scramble. Yep, that'll work.
Yep. Taking the left route. So now he'll be... Oh, go ahead.
He'll have a relatively straight shot from there, I believe.
Well, yeah, it'll be straight, but it won't be clean.
Where's this going? Oh,
he's taking the right...
Turn over right side. Okay.
Correct route. Or the left... No, you know what I'm talking about.
The correct...
He's going that way. Yeah. He's going that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is typically more of what we see.
A roller. Ooh, that's dangerous.
Did it?
Oh,
it never turned over.
Yep. Nope.
You saw the dirt kick up there, so it kind of just landed on a soft patch and didn't let it keep going forward and right.
Yeah, the only reason I say that that's dangerous is because of those, I don't know what to call those bushy tree area things. I don't know what they are, but if you get in one, you have no shot out.
That's not a good bounce on that landing either, and he's going to be near Aidan.
Yeah.
So they'll have a shot around that last bush to contend with to get up to the green. Austen with his third going forehand, trying to get around this last bit.
Oh,
Might be
he
in
didn't
it.
didn't get around to get in it, and we're going to see. This is the difficulty around the green
Yeah.
that we were talking about. Danny making use of the correct route
Wow.
and not having any obstacles in the way, really.
He'll have a short putt left for the birdie. Braeden a little chip up around.
With his Berg X.
Aidan going the backside with his Berg.
And that leaves him with a look there. So everyone's looking at the basket. Some looks a lot cleaner than others, like this right here.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
over the top.
Oh, wow. That's really good from there.
Yeah, it is. I don't even know if he could see the basket. I kind of peeked in behind him, and all I could see was greenery, so I turned to get the side angle because you weren't going to be able to see anything from where I was from behind him, so he didn't really have a look at the basket from there.
Yeah.
Oh!
Ooh. All right, Danny. That's the second one on the back now.
Yeah.
Making sure those baskets clocked in for work.
Yeah. Braeden for his part. I mean, for his bird.
Braeden ran down there like he was on the clock. Wow.
Austen with the lone par is going to lose a couple. Or lose one to a couple of players, I should say. Hole 16, a par 4 at 750 feet. Again, elevated tee shot here going down into this bowl. If you can crest this second hill that we're coming towards now, get kind of on the left side of this tree, it really helps your angle of approach on your second shot. You see these kind of trees on the right scattered and really kind of block the hyzer line coming in, so a lot of people will opt for the forehand around the left side. There's like a sneaky right side option as well, which kind of players fall into if the tee shot drifts on them, but there is also OB on that right hand side, which can come become a factor pretty quickly.
Yeah, especially depending on how the wind is and how far downhill you're throwing.
This is headed towards it. Oh my gosh.
So, wow, that skid on the cart path, hit the grass, jump back, hit the cart path again, and then stayed OB. Oh, my gosh.
You see that crack there? It's like an elevated little bump in the cart path as it was sliding back over. It stopped it. There is OB left as well, which I didn't mention. Typically, you don't really flirt with it, though. This looks really good for Aidan.
That, out of his hand, I'm like, oh, no, that's going straight OB. But that right there had some very late turn, and it stayed turning.
Yeah.
Danny's trying to do the same thing here, but
keep turning.
It looks like it's coming out just a bit.
Sit and be friendly, and it is.
Wow. Yeah.
Austen up this right side, but he's got good stability.
Oh,
he's going to be in that bowl, though.
That's what I was going to say. I hope he's not in that ditch. I've been in there, too. I aimed for it one time, and my disc just never hooked up. It just went straight there. Braeden throwing his third.
That's really good. That's his
right
Berg X from back there. It's impressive.
Yeah.
Bergs do not want to fly, and he threw that uphill with some pace, and it just held the line beautifully. Danny going to have himself a circle's edge look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is coming into this green. It's a slope going up to the green, but then once you get to the green, it starts to slowly slope away towards OB.
That's got to get up.
So you got to have a really good pace. Did that ever?
He was. Cutting,
I'm surprised. I'm surprised he even crest the hill.
Yeah, he was cutting grass the whole way.
Yeah. Yeah. See how here you can only see the top of the basket, but once you get there, it starts to slope away just gently.
Yeah. Really nice touch there for Aidan.
Mm-hmm.
Long look here for Austen. Currently sitting just 2 ahead of Aidan. Aidan parked for his birdie, and that will not find the bottom of the basket. So it's looking like we could potentially have a 1-stroke separation heading into the last 2 holes here on moving day.
I've never been in the position to really think about it or how important it is to have the lead or not have the lead going into the final day and what that actually does to you mentally.
There are players that thrive on it, and then there's some, like if you talk to Ezra Robinson, he said he hates to go to bed on and sleep on a lead.
Yeah.
He'd rather be chasing, obviously not too far away.
Yeah.
But he prefers to be in that position versus having that lead going into the last
instead
day.
of being chased.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we are. Oh, finally, a par 3. We haven't had a par 3 since hole 11. Here we are, hole 17, par 3, 387 feet. This is quite simple. 2 things to avoid. It's going to be the trees there on the left. This one tree that we're flying by here on the right, it's a good marker, but you definitely want to miss it. Just come crashing in with the backhand right hand into the green, and I say birdie is pretty easily earned here.
It's a pro level par 3.
Whatever, man, I can get it.
I've never gotten it, so that's why I am very far away from the pros. It's also like a little bit of elevation off the tee also that you get to
Yeah, it
deal
is.
with. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, that tree is just a perfect marker either to be, hopefully this is stable.
Went with the flexor,
really.
not
Yeah.
quite.
But like for me, I aim at that tree and just my disc should be finishing before it gets there.
Believe this is Firebird for Braeden.
I can't throw my Firebird that far though. Oh, it's going above it to come crashing in. Okay.
Yeah.
And that works.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow, bullseye. He got that fancy retriever in his bag. Don't even have to use it.
Long look here for Danny Beauchamp, and
Wow.
he knocks it home. One more look. Just high out of the hand, drifting back over to the left, catches right side chains. Nicely done.
Oh no, is everyone else going to get big putted now?
We'll see, Braeden.
Oh no.
Not going to get him.
Yeah, no.
Braeden with the solid 7 down, putting him at 19 under, still very much in contention, especially we haven't talked about what's expected for Sunday, but the radar looks about as daunting as this tree right now to Aidan Scott.
Just looming.
Yeah, looming for real. It's supposed to be very much windy, upwards of 19 miles an hour possibly, and rain pretty much throughout the entirety of the day.
Mm-hmm. Cool rain at that, not even the warm stuff.
Yeah. And yeah, temperature drop as well, about 10 degrees.
What up, guys? It's Mo here. Thank you so much for the support, not only this year, but every year I've been with Infinite. My new 2025 stamp is now live on infinitediscs.com. And it would mean a lot to me if you guys would go check them out. It supports my tour. I mean, who doesn't need another emperor in their lives, right? So go get one.
Close things out with yet another par 5, hole 18, 800 feet. A couple of trees to contend with here off your tee shot. You then start moving downhill. You need to beat this tree on the right hand side as well as this little one here in the middle. If you can get somewhere around here, opens up your second shot going uphill. You then have this tree in the middle that kind of defines your right and left hand gap. There's also a sucker line on the right hand side that a lot of discs get sucked into that kind of late cypress. Pitch something up here, but this rollaway green here, it's flat, but it's also deceptively rolling away and kind of drags your disc towards the out of bounds long.
Oh, Aidan's going for this shot again.
Big sky turnover. That is not going to hold.
No, it's not holding. If you want to know why he did that, you got to look at the previous years. He threw that and he was so far up the fairway.
He was. I forgot.
Yeah. Like his second shot into the green was so much easier because of it. But
Yeah.
this year did not work out for him. Danny here is taking a more traditional route.
Get under it.
Yes, that's the good side of the trees you want to be on. You want to be on that side so that you're facing the hill that you have to climb, with no obstructions.
Like most of the par fives here, it is eagleable, but this one, especially with that second shot, requires a lot of uphill power.
That's the worst spot to land.
Only thing worse would be being in the tree.
True.
If this fades out in front of this big tree. No.
Oh, it hit the tree and
Hits
fell
it.
down.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We'll
I don't
see,
know.
because there's low
Yeah,
limbs
we'll
there
see.
that can affect the second shot.
Aidan's on one's fairway, working his way back over.
He literally is on one's fairway. Okay. Throwing another big turnover.
Oh, okay.
That's
really close to the green. So
that's really far.
wow.
Oh, look at him, the whole CSI walk. Yeah, I should have put the music in there. I don't want the copyright strike though.
Yeah, that definitely would have been a copyright strike.
But I'll be making a reel out of that for sure.
Get ready. All right, everyone else is doing their due diligence to get...
Stay out of there.
Oh, yeah, stay out of that tree to get up closer to the green.
They cleaned that tree up a little bit too. I remember in years past,
Yeah.
if you were in there, you couldn't see yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Not able to do
Wow.
backhand, but just kind of punching forward with a big forehand here. Mm-hmm. That'll leave him very much in position to chip up and down for the birdie.
And that is very much a big forehand because of how much elevation he had to overcome to get to where he is.
Hey, I saw
Braeden.
Mama Dot for a second there in the background. The old VW Beetle as
Ooh.
Braeden nearly tosses it in and now just holds on and stays safe on the
Wow.
green. What a roller coaster of emotions.
This looks like a jump putt here.
Oh,
Good. All right, we'll take that.
yeah. Danny in a similar spot will likely be doing the same. Hits metal. Oh, almost tosses it in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see the basket, but you just... If you don't hit anything, you're definitely OB. So that right there is a good, safe bid.
Yeah, take your birdie, move on to tomorrow with the lead still. Braid going to take his meter in off of the OB. This is, we haven't mentioned it yet, but Braden needs this to stay on lead card for the final day.
And he does.
Very well done. Really, really strong back nine after a couple of hiccups on the front nine for Braden. There was some missed putts and missed opportunities, but cleaned it up. Strong showing there on the back nine.
I mean, yeah, if you're looking at that 8 down and you see how many of those birdies came along the back.
Yeah. Solid day of work there for Austen. He will maintain his lead, although it has been cut down to 1 stroke.
Taking a look at our cards back nine. Really only 2 blemishes, one by Aidan, one by Danny. Everybody else has put a strong back nine together. to wrap up this moving day. So we look at the top 10 here. We see that we have Austen, Aidan, Isaiah Morgan is going to be joining us along with Braeden for round 3. We have Harper, Lucas, Zach all in tow, trying to make a bid to do the best that they can for the River Riot 3.
Yeah, Harper just missing out on lead car there. Braeden just edging him out with that birdie. It's going to be a crazy finish here with the weather coming in. I expect a lot of back and forth for this final round coming up, as we'll be back here once again at the club. You want to check it out here to see who's going to become the River Riot 3 champion. I'm all about it. Hopefully you guys come back and join us. We'll see how it all concludes. Thanks so much to all of our supporters, our ace runners. Braeden punching you in the face. You get it all here on Ace Run Pro. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. We'll see you right back here for the conclusion of the River Riot 3.